Peter Channel sign-off news coming up shortly. Stay tuned. It is time now for the Peter Channel sign-off news on this late Monday, July 11th, 2016. And just before the Peter Channel signs off for the night, a summary of late night news headlines at 11 o'clock on this late Monday night on Peter Wednesday news headlines, and the top story at 11 o'clock is another shooting, this time in Michigan, where two court bailiffs were killed and the deputy sheriff shot Monday inside of southwestern Michigan when inmate broke loose in his hands and an officer's gun, officials said. Dallas, when American Johnson opened fire, Dallas police in an act of vengeance against white officers. He was attacking a department whose chief had been ordered across the country for taking bold steps to do without bad cops and repair relations. London, the topsy-turvy politics of Britain's endlessly unpredictable summer took another stunning twist on Monday with a selection by the default Prime Minister who had advocated staying in the European Union but will not come in immediately. Cleveland, John Kasich may be the most intensely quoted man in Buckeye State. With just 7 days until the GOP convention, the Quincy convinced Kasich to back Donald Trump that he would participate in the convention he committed to bring. Virginia Beach, Virginia, Republican Donald Trump pledged last Monday to expand programs allowed veterans to choose a doctor and clinics regardless of whether they were affiliated with the department. Veterans and parents still receive government paid benefits. Secretary of Defense Ash Carter, who arrived in Baghdad Monday and announced the U.S. of sending 560 additional troops to Iraq as part of the set fight against the cancer of ISIS. More than 2,000 men allegedly set off fireworks in the capital that assaulted 1,200 women on New Year's Eve in Germany. South Sudan President Salva Kiir on Monday demanded an immediate end to the fighting between the soldiers and those loyal to the ground for Vice President. Amsterdam and out of British court on the Hague will rule to the split across the South China Sea, in which the Philippines is challenging China's right to export resources against vast swaths into the strategic territory. The convenience store owner who captured the Alton Stewart theft on a video said he stole the surveillance video from the show, took his cell phone, and locked him in the car for 4 hours. Seth Rich made such an impression of a teenage return in Nebraska that he had a state Senate campaign narrowed him before he completed high school. Saying Democratic National Committee staff would it make a difference. Crime scene shaped surrounds the area Monday as Sacramento County officers investigated the fatal shooting of the night Williams suspect by police. President Obama Monday called for Congress to revisit the controversial idea of providing a government-run insurance plan as part of the offerings under the Affordable Care Act. Starbucks to increase their base pay of workers in October. Heavy truck traffic from the Central Port Intermodal Center has taxed area roads and rattled residents, but officials expect the new toll bridge project will provide relief. If one can't sell airplanes at Air, then nobody should be able to. One CEO, Dennis Malmberg, said that it would be $2 for everybody that's involved in the week get license to sell these planes, and nobody should. The semi region of northeast Brazil offers a little for a monkey to eat except for a variety of hard-shelled fruits and seeds. As farmers have discovered another door planet in the Copperbelt, the ring of icy objects beyond Neptune, but this new vault, the 2015 R245, are much more distant and orbit in the sun once every 700 Earth years, scientists said. A new study published in Nature on Monday, scientists say that they have for the first time fairly documented one of the most profound planetary changes yet to be caused by a warm climate that distribution clouds across the year feathers. Lake County heads in a long July 4th weekend under Algiers, driven St. of Mercy, but Southwest has not seen the very toxic blooms affecting any source not yet. Scientists may be proven Marmite. Your odds of avoid cold get better for you. Bundle up and stay warm. Bacteria resistant to coulson and glass root have been found in a second patient in the United States, according to the study published today. Continental Mills Crystal Berry Cake Mix and 3 flavors of Betty Crocker Cake Mix are the latest products affected by a large recall obtained from Marshmallow General Mills facility. What the optic nerve that's responsible for the side that damages possible states, that's been the dogma. Alright, look at that. Some local news. Millennials everywhere in Pokemania out and about in the community trying to hunt down the virtual monsters on the new spot for that Pokemon Go. But Pokemon was a phrase code by the game's Pokemon Red and Blue took the world by storm, and Game Boys and other players had on the device in the late 90s. And that's back. Pokemon Go is an enhanced version of the original game, now bringing the virtual world and the real world together. And I witnessed some youngsters playing Pokemon Go around the Norton Public Library area, and they had a good time. Seacock, a firefighter, and a resident were hospitalized after a house fire at Park Street Monday morning. State colleges and universities are raising fees again this year, making it even more expensive to get an education in Massachusetts. Area police departments and their colleagues across the state are receiving public support in the wake of the assassination of 5 police officers in Dallas last Thursday. And in Attleboro, a police officer was bitten on the arm after he responded to a call about a woman fighting with her boyfriend in the South Attleboro motel over the weekend. Peter Chell News Time is now 11:05 on this late Monday night, and it is time now for a traffic report. Let's start off on the MBTA, where Red 9 Express March stopped on delays on Monday and Tuesday due to early Longfellow Bridge track work. On the commuter rail, and the ferries are looking good. And now, look at the highways and byways of England. Where I-84 eastbound at Little Soul just by a new stretch. Frogneck Bridge is up outside Little 95 at the north outside Little to George Washington Bridge. FDR Drive at Thornbrook Fence from the Lincoln, from the Midtown Tunnel all the way up to Harlem. Lincoln Tunnel on the eastbound side. Little Soul from New Jersey down to Midtown, and 270 on both ends also on Long Expressway in Brooklyn, and 270 on Long Expressway westbound side. Little Soul on Grand Central Parkway. 395 on the northbound side, Little Soul and Plainfield Stretch. 95 on the northbound side, Little Soul just about after 395 on New London Connecticut. 95 on the southbound side, Little Soul between 45 Mansfield and 295 in Attleboro. 95 on the southbound side, Little Soul at 20th Street in Attleboro. 20th Street in Church. 93 on the northbound side, Little Soul from Zake Bridge to Somerville. 93 on the southbound side, 7th Expressway. So from the Pike all the way at the Dorchester Mass Park eastbound side, Little Soul just before the Pike in Sturbridge. 195 on the southbound side, Little Soul in the stretch. 91 on the southbound side, this was on Northampton. 91 on the northbound side, also in the Northampton stretch. 91 on the southbound side, also at the Massachusetts Port in Connecticut. And 91 interchange with Mass Pike and Chicopee, Little Soul and the New York State Ferry one side. Little Soul, I-87, the I-80 in the Albany Connecticut stretch. Spotted turnback on both ends, also around Route 16 around Rochester, New Hampshire. Maine, check it on the northbound side, so between Cumberland and Gray, Maine. 95 on the northbound side, Little Soul and Augusta, Maine. 95 on the southbound side, Little Soul, Waterville, Maine. How is the byways of Northern New England on? Looking at Peter Channel News Time is now 11:07 p.m. on this late Monday night, and it is time now for a weather report, and it turned out to be cloudy and a cool day in the weather department here in the Norton and around the region, but get ready to crank up that AC because it is going to be a hot and humid stretch beginning on Tuesday and on Wednesday. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. For tonight, we're going to have some benchmark after 5 a.m. Otherwise, most of the sky will blow about 57 degrees, light southwest wind. Tuesday, sun sky about 85 degrees, light west wind becoming in southwest wind 5 to 9 miles in the morning. Tuesday, pitch back after 2 a.m. was podcast coming at 63 degrees, and south for about 3 to 7 miles an hour. For Wednesday, pitch back before 7 a.m. was both sun sky about 98 degrees, southwest about 6 to 8 miles an hour, gust is 20 miles an hour. For Wednesday, podcast coming at 60 degrees, chance patient is 0% with 7 about 6 to 8 miles an hour. For Thursday, sun temperature showers and thunderstorms up to 3 p.m. Mostly sunny, most skies covered at 90 about 69 degrees, chance patient 25%. Friday, temperature showers and thunderstorms up to 1 p.m. before 4 p.m. Mostly cloudy skies with a high about 90 about 60 degrees, chance patient 30%. For Saturday, temperature showers after 1 p.m. Puck Sunday, most skies about 87 about 64 degrees, chance patient 30%. Sunday, temperature showers, punch mark wise. Puck Sunday, the most skies about 84 about 65 degrees, chance patient 30%. And for Monday, pitch back wise. Puck Sunday, about 84 degrees. Currently not near 58 degrees with foggy misty skies, humidity 93%, and 14 above Celsius. And that is going to be it for the period channel. Sign off, dude, this late Monday night, 11th of July, 2016. I appear to hope you have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow morning with more report. Good night. Time now, 9 minutes after 11 o'clock this late Monday night. Period channel will be signing off for the night. This is Period. Hope you have a good night, and see you tomorrow morning. Good night. And that comes the end of the broadcast today on the Peter channel. Good night. See you tomorrow morning.